In here, we pour whisk, 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 whisk.
You were that creature in the ginger beard.
Sturdy and ginger.
Like vampires, the ginger gene is a curse.
Gingers are beautiful.
You owe me $5 for the whiskey and $75 for the horse.
Gingers? Oh, hell no.
This whiskey is excellent.
Ginger. I like gingers.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Whiskey Ginger. My guest today is one of my favorite people on earth. I say that for all my guests, but I mean it once again today. It's Maddy Smith.
What's up, what's up? Thank you for having me.
And you're sipping a hot coffee. It's 90 degrees. McCone got you a coffee. It's 90.
Yep.
90
Gotta
degrees.
have a hot coffee in the morning.
And for my Brits, that's about as hot as, you know, that's got to be like, in Celsius, I mean, that's like 38 or something
38.
like that. 40, 42 or something
Maybe
like that.
even up to 44.
44, something
Oh,
like that.
no.
Quite hot, isn't it?
Sweating.
Sweating my balls off.
Sweating
I
balls.
came out to LA sweating my fucking balls off.
But, you know, it's nice because at night it gets a little bit chilly.
Chilly, little chilly.
More like home.
Yeah, more like home. More like overcast home.
Home, Manchester.
Manchester. Everyone in the comments. That's not how we talk.
Fuck you.
Fucking hell, that's not how we sound.
Fuck you, Santino.
Dude, they make fun of us. We're going to make fun of you. And by the way, it's fucking July is here now. It's the 4th of July. Never forget. Never forget what we did to you, Brits. Never forget.
Motherfuckers. Remember when we declared independence? Bye.
Bitch. No taxation without representation. Or
Motherfucker.
unless the government owns that ass and we still pay a lot of taxes. So we got it. We're getting fucked.
We got fucked. We got fucked, ultimately.
Also, we're getting this is really stupid. You live in Queens. I live in LA. Probably the two worst states to live in and perform out of, to travel from, and pay money to a state government that doesn't really care about you.
Yeah. New York State and California.
Hell yeah.
The tax and the New York City tax.
It's gross.
And New York City tax. Insane.
But they did that thing, right? They did the whole, because I was just driving in and out of the city last week, and they changed the tolls to come in and out of Manhattan.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the congestion pricing.
But it went down, right? Wasn't that the whole deal?
I don't think it went down.
I thought they went down after they had already raised it.
They were implementing it, and then like the day before, Governor Kathy Hochul was like, "We're pulling it back."
Shout out to Hoke Dog.
That she shut it down, and then they put it back in, so it never went down.
It never went down.
Yeah, I think
just fluctuated.
It's been $9.
$9.
Yeah, in and out.
But you do the subway every time to get to the city.
Yeah, I don't have a car.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No Uber ever?
Occasionally.
When you're feeling,
Occasionally,
when you got a little bit of money coming
Occasionally,
in.
as in like 3 times a week.
Okay, so all the time.
Yeah. I'm trying to be better just because the difference in cost.
What does it
Because
cost
the
you
train
Uber?
is underground. It's so easy. It's $2.75, and then
Yeah.
Uber is like $60.
$60 each way.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
kind of like LA. Like 20-minute trip is gonna minimum of 40.
Yeah,
40, 60 bucks.
£40.
Yeah.
It's more like £26.
26 pounds,
Yeah,
right?
26 great
and then
British
at,
pounds.
And then at night, it's
Oh,
100,
it's even more expensive.
80, 90.
Depending on what zone you go
And
into.
depending on the zones.
And we're about to go back. I'm going to London. Me and Bobby are playing London and Dublin. Never played Europe. You?
Nope. I have only been to Amsterdam, where I opened for Bert there.
Oh, wow.
But I never have done like a little Maddy Smith.
Little Maddy Smith
in,
on the road.
in Europe. Yeah.
Maddy Smith on the go.
Sounds great.
Hey,
I'd love
girls.
to. Hey, you guys. Bonjour. C'est moi, Maddy et la Fetty.
What's your fan base mostly comprised of?
I would say it's a lot of girls my age. A lot of girls, 30s, 40s, my age.
30s, 40s girls.
Yeah, 30s, 40s girls.
You're barely 30 though. You're just kissing 30.
Right. So it'll be like girls.
No young girls though. Not 20s or
No,
not
I'll get
for
those
you.
too. I'll
You'll
get those
the 20,
too because
24-year-olds.
when I was on Wild 'N Out, like a lot of my Wild 'N Out stuff came out during COVID. So it'll be girls who are like, we watched you in high school.
It's crazy.
So now they're like 22, 23.
God, that's so wild.
Then I get a lot of black and Hispanics. Yeah, sorry.
Settle down. Thank you. Yeah, mouth it if you're going to talk about them. Yeah. And don't say Hispanic because of...
Latinx.
No. Don't say anything.
Because things are getting icy. Ice
Cube
Cube is in the building. They fucking took down this mayoral candidate. They had ice in...
Get him out of here.
Get him out.
Get him out of here.
Get him.
Get him.
Get him.
Yeah, we work for ICE on our... I volunteer for ICE.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, some people do volunteer firefighting. I'm doing volunteer icing.
Ice. You get to hang out at the headquarters, though, and eat chili and stuff.
Just kick it all day.
The guys. Yeah, you get a
just
call.
Kick it. It's pretty cool.
Get a
Watch
call.
movies, lift weights.
Lasso a Mexican. Put him in a truck.
Dude, I cannot wait to see La Revolution. Is that what it is? La Revolution? They're going to burn the city to the ground.
Yeah.
And I'll be here for it, dude.
Are you going to be at the front, Jean Valjean?
Just waving a
One day more.
No, I'll be waving a "Don't Tread on Me" flag or whatever the fuck. The city's gone to shit. We're totally fucked. I said that last night. I had dinner with a friend. I was like, "We're fucked. This place is burnt."
It seems a little fucked. It seems like there's plague after plague.
Yeah, but the protest,
on LA.
this whole shit downtown, it was inflated by the media pretty bad.
Yeah,
like I was out of
because
town and I was like, "This is not that big. It's fucking bullshit."
They showed on the news the protesters look like little ants,
Yeah.
and then they got 5,000 National Guard.
Yeah, it was
I feel
bullshit.
like the Black Lives Matters protests were huge,
They were much bigger.
massive.
I wasn't here for that either. As soon as any of that stuff happens, I get out of town.
Where were you tweeting from your bunker?
My bunker
About
yeah.
how dangerous it
I have a
was and how
bunker
they're
in
looting.
Montana.
They're looting.
What are they doing out there?
They're looting. Why do they have to protest violently?
Don't burn a Starbucks. I was in my bunker. I was in my bunker.
In the
I was in me
bunker.
bunker.
I was in me bunker.
It is funny. I do get out of town every time some bullshit goes down in LA. I'm like, I'm out. Fuck this. I do.
Yeah.
I'm either on the road, or I'm back home in Chicago, or I just haven't been here. Like I'm lucky. I'm gone every time. I think I can feel it. My sixth sense kicks in.
Yeah, you know.
You know how like girls can cycle at the same time and stuff.
Yeah.
I think I feel that when
Yeah.
when there's violence, I know I need to leave.
You're synced up
I'm
with
synced with violence.
with the upheaval and the chaos.
What?
They say there's 200,000 people protesting on No King's Day
Here in LA?
here in LA.
2,000?
200,000?
Oh, I think you said 2,000. 200K?
Based on what though? Who says that?
Fox News.
Oh, Fox News said that? So you know that's fucking not true.
Yeah.
might be
It's,
By the way, CNN would say 800,000.
Right.
This is all fucking bullshit. They're all
200K is crazy.
they put their own spin on everything. I don't believe any
Yeah.
of it.
But also that Sunday did have the biggest turnout. Like throughout the week during the ice raids, there was a lot less people. But during the Sunday when people were like out and about,
Yeah.
that was like the big day. For
The ice
Okay.
raids. It's just I hate to say it. It sounds so cool. I know it. Just the word ice raid sounds
Ice raids is
incredible, dude.
cool.
Yes. What's up with the ice
picks,
raids?
Ice pick.
Yeah. What's up, Spokane,
Ice-
with the ice raids?
What's
Dun, dun, dun,
up?
dun, 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 dun.
Give it up for the ice raids.
And featuring DJ Marshmallow. He's like spinning his fucking head. I saw that guy in an interview and he was like showing all the original heads that he wore. And it is really funny to me to think like, yeah, kudos for that guy. Like, whatever, do your thing. Like, that's great that you made a... But it is really sad that like he has to... You know, I said this to Bert in the
Yeah.
same way that Bert has said to me privately, publicly now, whatever. He's talking about it. One time he's in the green room and he was like, I just don't feel like taking off my shirt tonight. I was like, buddy,
so
but
tragic.
you got it, dude.
That's so funny.
But I feel like this Marshmallow one night's like, I don't want to put on the fucking...
yeah,
I don't want to put on the helmet.
absolutely. Daft Punk, how do you think they feel?
Well, I think they need to hide.
Why?
Have you seen their faces?
Are they ugly? Really?
Made for the radio, my guy.
Got it.
I have no idea what they look like. I have no idea. Show me Daft Punk. Show me Daft Punk.
Show me Daft Punk.
But I do think that was deliberate. Daft Punk did not. It was like the Gorillas.
Right.
Like they're like,
Yeah.
we don't want the thing.
It's
but
like,
Marshmallow is a DJ who's a solo DJ.
Right.
You know, solo DJs love this thing.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, they love like the pussy and the thing and the.
This is a really old picture. They're really good at hiding their identities. So
Wow.
This picture's even speculated.
I
It
probably
says-
passed them on the street before.
That's not even them.
It's what it says. It might not be.
Good
We
for
don't
those
even-
guys.
Yeah, we don't know.
What about, what Comic in a Bag? What was his name? Comic in a Brown Bag or whatever the fuck? The Comic in a Bag? Who was that? That guy's name? Not Comic in a Bag. This is before our time. There was a comedian who used to wear like a brown bag, paper bag on his fucking head.
The unknown.
The unknown comic.
Wow. Was
Could
he
you
good?
imagine being that guy? We should be able to hide our identity on stage. It'd be much fun. You'd say more shit, say more wild ass shit.
Yeah, agreed. And I don't know. I get nervous on stage sometimes. You get nervous?
No.
you
Well,
don't?
what if something you say?
I don't know. I get nervous lately. I don't know why. On like showcase club shows in New York, and like last night I was at the store. I was like, I'm mad nervous.
Out
I'm
here?
really nervous. Yeah.
Wait, you got nervous at the store?
Yeah.
No, you shouldn't be. It's not the same anymore. You shouldn't be.
Right. Well, what
When
do you mean,
I
like
was-
people watching and stuff like that, or I don't know why. I
It
get
just there's
like,
no threat anymore. Like it used
Right.
to be. I used to like that it was scary. Like when I was younger and I used to go out to New York, I like was nervous about like, oh dude, you better fucking
Right.
kill.
Yeah, like I feel like when I first got in at the cellar, it was like the lineups were insane, and I was like, you have to murder.
Different story.
You
yeah.
have to murder. So I don't know. I think everyone's on the road. I think everyone's on the road.
I think it's just
Everyone's
different.
on
The
the
same
road.
way that you guys make fun of every fucking New Yorker makes fun of LA lineups. I'm always like, oh, look at the fucking New York lineup.
Oh yeah.
No, you know what it is? I think everybody's getting let. I think it's just a new generation of comics being let in, and that's the world of comedy, and that's how it goes, and blah 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 blah. But like, and I'm not shitting on anyone that's on those lineups, nor here. But when everybody thinks it's going to be like A-list fucking comics veterans on every lineup, you're like, half of those people aren't fucking getting up as much anymore because they are tired.
Yeah.
And then the other half are gone. If they are going to go make money, they're going to go on the road and
Yeah.
make money for their fucking family.
Yeah.
Because they have 7 kids now,
7 kids.
You know?
7 kids.
Because they're gaffiganing, you
Right.
know? I think he's got I think he does have 7 or 8 kids,
I
right?
thought 5 or something.
Oh, it's 5?
Yeah.
That's less than
In
I
like
thought.
one East Village apartment.
I know. I think that's fascinating they do that. Why?
I don't know.
You ever going to be a mommy or no chance?
I'll be a mommy, but not in the city, I don't think.
Where would you go?
Unless I come into $5 billion.
Well, you're in luck. McCone, give her the money.
Let's go.
That was part of the deal.
Lucky winner.
That was part of the deal.
Okay,
you show
perfect.
up. Did you?
I almost spilled my coffee.
Jesus.
I would be a mommy, but I feel like both not having kids and having kids sounds amazing.
It's a constant dilemma.
What do you think?
We can't have kids.
Okay, so
Yeah.
so then it's
Yeah.
solved for you.
It is.
That's kind of a
God
freeing-
said you're done.
Right.
God said get off.
We don't want any more of you.
Yeah, I agree. Trust me. Fucking
Disgusting.
every time I come, I always go, oh, please, I don't really want this to work out. I don't need more of me. Yeah, we tried to have kids. We couldn't have kids. So I think it was like it was decided, but also then people are like, oh, why don't you adopt a kid? And everything?
No.
It's like, I don't want someone else's
I
trash.
don't want
No, I'm kidding. I'm
Oh,
kidding. Take it
freaking-
back.
I'm
Take it back. No, I just don't.
good
That's
on
a
that.
whole thing.
It's a whole thing.
So I don't know, but I've missed my boat now. Now that I'm in my young 40s, I feel like I'm pretty good. I
Yeah.
feel like but I did have the 30s dilemma of like, what do we do? What could we do? What should we do?
Yes, what should we do? What is my life going to look like? I have the paranoia of like, if I don't have kids, it feels fine now. Feels like a cool decision now. But then I'm like 46. I'm like,
Nah, who cares?
I'm a woman comedian.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Right now it seems awesome,
Name
but then
other
in my
46-year-old women comedians that you're referencing. Go ahead.
I'm not saying that. But you can picture 5 names right now.
I see 'em.
Okay?
Ding, 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 ding. Yeah, I do see them.
It gets less, I feel like for women, it's like, right now I'm like, hee hee ha ha young.
No, but I understand. Yeah, there's the stigma is way different for older female comedians than it is for older male comedians. But on the contrary, older male comedians who are like consummate bachelors who don't have kids or aren't in any sort of relationships, there's also like well, that's not cool anymore.
It's dark.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So
Yeah.
it's the same. It's just a different version of dark.
Yeah, I
You
think
know?
it's agreed. I think I'd rather be like a woman with no kids who people think is like a fucking bitch, but actually not, than like a guy.
Nobody thinks you're a
who's-
bitch.
I know. What am I talking about?
Yeah.
But when I'm
When you're there?
15 years from now,
You might be a bitch.
Like,
you might be
yeah.
a mean little bitch.
yeah.
Where would you end up
Little bitch.
going though? Where's mom and dad? Where's family?
I'm from upstate. I'm from Buffalo.
Ugh,
So they
yuck.
live. I know. I'm not
Yuck.
going up there.
No, it's gross.
I'd probably do the Jersey move, or move out here. Wouldn't that
No,
be
no,
fun?
no, don't come
okay,
out here.
Yeah.
No, I promise, don't. It's not
Okay.
worth it. Tell her it's not worth it. Yeah, it's not worth it. No, I think Jersey's great. Stay close to family.
Yeah. I mean, they're upstate and fucking, yeah.
You don't feel like Buffalo to me.
Really?
You feel like Midwest. I mean, Buffalo
Yeah.
is kind of the Midwest. I
Yeah.
do hear it when I go over there.
Very
They
similar.
sound like us
Yeah,
a little bit.
Flat.
Yeah,
Flat accents.
accent. Yeah, it's kind of like
Snow plowing.
Chicago. Yeah,
Yeah, Chicago
It is
vibes.
close to us in a weird way.
Yeah.
So
Northern.
you look like a family member of mine.
Yes.
But Buffalo people are interesting people.
Where, like, I think it's alcoholics. Faux show.
That's
Binge
us.
drinking. Yeah.
That's us. Chicago. That's
Yeah,
us.
turn
Go
up.
ahead.
And cold, snow,
Same.
pride.
Same.
Football.
Same.
Football.
Football.
Yeah.
Same.
Wings.
Yeah, I guess, yeah, you guys are Midwest. And the wing thing.
Yeah.
Let's cut it out. That's enough of this shit. It's the same way I feel about anything these days.
Yeah.
It's a global economy.
Yeah.
I can get whatever I want all the time.
Absolutely.
The pizza's better and cut it out.
Don't care.
Just cut it out.
I don't give a fuck.
It's pizza. Shut up.
It's pizza. Shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck
I
up.
will eat Domino's.
By the way, had Domino's.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't had it in years. Had it recently. Fantastic.
Great.
It's fantastic.
It's good.
Cut it out.
It's got a nice-
We need to stop this nonsense.
I know. Oh,
Artisanal.
trash.
Fuck you.
Domino's is trash. Oh,
Get fucked.
thin slice. Fuck you. It's pizza.
It's pizza,
Fuck
bitch.
you, it's
That's
pizza.
just cheese and bread. Get
Yeah.
fucked.
Yep.
Get absolutely fucked. And also, by the way, the new trend of smash burgers, kick fucking rocks.
Suck
I'm
my
so
dick.
tired of this shit, dude. They just opened one here in our neighborhood. They opened up another one. And I was like, there's 6 on the fucking avenue.
Smash,
There's 6.
smash.
No one
smash.
needs them. Just give me a regular
Place by me
fucking
just
burger.
opened. Emoji burger. Suck
Emoji
my
burger,
dick. I'm not doing it anymore. You know what I love when a place takes their vowels out.
Oh.
So like that steakhouse, that's STK.
STK. Yeah.
Or there's
Jesus
that
Christ.
dispensary near the store, Urban Leaf.
Yeah, relief.
Urban Leaf.
Relief.
Love those. Grinder.
There's one right here. There's a new one. What's the steakhouse at Bob Boulevard? It's BLVD.
Welcome to, how can I help you?
Hi, welcome to what if they had to say it? Yeah.
How can I help you? Table for 2.
Some like cute young, like 22-year-old fresh out of college is like, hi, welcome to
Have you ever eaten with us here? We do things a little bit differently.
We do things a little bit differently.
Menu will have the small plates, and it's a specialty.
I had fun with you when we did shows for the first time together in Las
I know.
Vegas, Nevada.
I can't believe that was 2 years ago. It felt
God,
like
was
yesterday.
it really?
Yeah,
I thought it was a year
This
ago.
post-COVID time is really
It fucks me
really
up.
screwing me up. Yeah,
That was a fun little run, man.
that was fun.
It was
yeah,
really
we did
cool. Vegas was
fully
cool.
loaded,
and
hot,
Boise,
hot.
so
Remember
hot.
that pool on the rooftop steaming?
Yeah, I was really. I
bathtub.
just didn't want to be there.
Yeah, it was hot.
And I love Leanne and Burton, so I was like, I'm just gonna stay. But I was like, this is way too fucking hot.
It was hot, and we're pale. We're the same.
Yeah, I don't want to. I don't need
Pale.
it.
I get
don't need
really
it.
stressed in that sort of sun.
Yeah, because you start to think. You're like, how am I gonna handle this burn?
Yeah, how am I going to handle this burn? I'm aging rapidly.
Right.
As I talk to you, I'm aging rapidly. I'm going to pay for this.
You will.
When I'm a 47.
When you're an old, motherless,
Yeah,
childless. Sorry, you have a mother.
I have a mother, yeah.
Are your parents
Childless.
married still?
No, they're divorced.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, they split
You're
when
like
I was
us.
13.
Yeah, you're like us. Yeah, you are like the Midwest.
Yeah.
Are they Catholic?
Yeah, we were raised Catholic.
Irish Catholic? Mm-hmm. You stopped going to church when you were what?
I got confirmed and then I just stopped.
Right,
So-
right, pretty fast.
Right? You like when you drive yourself to your confirmation, your parents are like, "We don't care what you do after this.
You're like,
Good.
yeah, I'm done.
I'm done."
I did a few nice things. I did Habitat for Humanity with my church after I stopped going.
Cute.
Because my dad was like, it would mean a lot to me. And I was
Yeah.
like, I think that's rad.
Okay.
I'll go help build houses for poor people.
What church do your parents go to?
They're Presbyterian.
Really?
We couldn't be Catholic. My mom got a divorce.
Really?
Yeah.
Like,
My
what do you
my-
mean though? They're all getting divorced. Like,
Yeah, but my grandmother was a real
Yeah.
wag the finger. She
And
was so
so
angry at my mom for
getting divorced. I know my grandma.
My dad went to jail.
My
What do
grandma
you
wouldn't
want?
watch Emerald because he got divorced.
Really?
She had
That's
to, yeah,
so
she's like,
fucked
I don't
up.
want you. And then my dad got divorced, and she was like, "We always love Michael."
That's so mean.
I know.
Sides with him, not Emerald.
Yes.
And what's wrong? Emerald Lagasse's got to get a divorce once in a while.
I know, right? And his wives are probably trying to take over his income from his products.
Yeah, he's got a lot of product.
A lot of products.
By the way, speaking of the chef world, I know this is kind of crazy to bring up. I said this to him this morning. Last night, this episode will have long aired. Last night, Chef Anne Burrell died.
I know.
Weird.
What's that about?
I don't know. It was
She's
very
like
weird.
51.
55.
How does she know?
I don't know, but I looked it up this morning. You know, we're not going to find out for a week or two. When this
Right.
episode's out, the world will have known. But we can speculate. I don't know. It was very weird. Very young.
Very young, and then it makes me think.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
something. Someone
Yeah.
did something bad. Yeah, I think
if
about
it
that.
says like she died in her home,
Yeah, whenever people die in their home, when they're young, you're like,
yeah,
somebody killed them?
you killed yourself.
Or you killed
Oh, I was thinking you killed yourself.
No,
You
either
killed
way.
yourself.
Either way.
Kate Spade, kill herself.
Shit, tough. You could never.
Kill myself?
If you were going to do it, how
No.
would you do it?
Shotgun to the
Yeah,
head.
you've thought about it. Yeah.
Shotgun to the head.
We've all thought about it.
Yeah.
I'm jumping off the tallest building.
Okay,
I want
jumping.
that last feeling.
Yeah, jumping
But I
off a
would
building
do it.
be
I would
cool,
do
like
it
a
at.
tall
I would do
building.
it at an hour when I'm not of a threat to anybody else.
Yeah, like 2 a.m. or something.
I'll call the paramedics. Go, hey, dude, you guys got to be on this corner. About to do it. Just for the quick cleanup. I don't want to interrupt somebody's afternoon or morning. Or,
Yeah, because then you're traumatizing people. Then it's the butterfly effect.
You don't need to do
Then
that.
someone sees your gobbledygook on the sidewalk.
Some kid just licking ice cream.
Yeah.
He doesn't need to
Done.
see that.
Core memory for him.
Right. Just let it be 3:34 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
You know, call them, let them know, hey, clean this up.
That's easy. Yeah.
I feel like that's the jump because then you get one last like.
And then you traumatize
whoa.
the medics.
No, they see it every day.
Mm-hmm.
They see it all the time. You ever talk to these people? The stuff that they see,
Yeah, they see a lot of stuff. Yeah.
unbearable.
I know.
It's just constant for them.
There was like one day during COVID, I was like, maybe I'll be an EMT. Hilarious.
The fuck you will.
Hilarious.
Just cracking jokes.
Yeah, literally. Because I watched Nurse Jackie. I was like, I want to do this. I want to be in this world. want to be in this world. I want to be on opioids in the back. Fucking the pharmacist for my pills.
What a good show.
So good.
Edie Falco? Edie Falco once again with a banger. Can you imagine that woman's fucking career? How brilliant.
So good.
You went from the greatest, and I'm going to say it, the greatest television show of all time. The greatest. Is there an argument that Sopranos is the greatest fucking show of all time?
I mean, Girls was pretty good.
You're right, dude.
You know?
Yeah, you're right. Now that I think about it, Girls was pretty
The
parallel
character
to
development,
to
the stories,
Sopranos.
the
Yeah,
length of episodes.
totally. I take it all back.
Sopranos, I would say probably number 1, right? Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad is right there, but Sopranos is clearly number
The
one.
Wire.
Too.
Yeah.
The Wire's good, but it's not the same.
And
It
if you
didn't-
try to watch The Wire now, they're typing on like computers from fucking 97.
Yeah, and The Wire also hurts your feelings a lot. Like The Wire is a sad fucking.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
a
all
tragic
those
show.
shows are
Yeah.
sad.
No, but Sopranos is beautiful, sad,
Yeah.
different because it gives you kind of a great perspective on. Look, dude, Sopranos, much like Scarface. I remember in high school when you go over somebody's house. Well, I'm older than both of you guys, but they would always have Scarface posters. Like the guy that I
Always.
would go over to his house to smoke weed with always had a Scarface poster.
Always. Scarface, Boondock Saints, Pulp Fiction.
Boondock Saints. And I'd
Game
be like,
over.
bro, you love Scarface, right? They're like, yeah. Guy,
cool.
movie was the shit. And you're like, you do know it's a life lesson film, right? It's teaching you that this is
Yeah.
clearly the wrong way to live.
Yeah, it's tragic.
Like every gangster's like, Scarface, bro. You're
Yeah,
like,
did
it's
you
the
miss
worst
the
story
end?
ever. Yeah,
Did
you know how it
miss
ended, right? Right.
Or you watched the first half?
They glorified the beauty of Scarface. They glorify, and it is memed now for life. Like, say hello to my little friend. That's like in people's mind, like a hero moment.
Exactly.
Isn't that
But
crazy?
I know when I watched it, I was like, this is fucking sad.
Saddest shit in
Yeah.
the world, dude.
Yeah.
You're getting lit up.
It's like just a drug version of Barry Lyndon.
It
You know?
is drug
It's
Barry
sad.
Lyndon. Yeah, it's very sad.
dark,
But
lonely.
Sopranos did the same thing, but they did it in a way where it was like, this is not the life anybody should want. That's why I think they put him through so much trauma.
Yeah.
Because they're like, we're not glorifying. He is cool. You root for him.
Yeah, he's cool, but you're like, I don't want to be him.
He's the anti-hero.
Yeah.
He's kind of like this, like, it's sad. You're like, fuck, dude. He's living a tragically beautiful life. It's awful.
Yeah.
You're watching him fall apart in front of your face.
Yeah, in front of your face.
It's kind of,
And you get to watch him go to
and
therapy.
did you get that in Girls?
Yeah, because Hannah Horvath is falling apart every minute, every character.
And what's redeemable about the characters in Girls?
What's redeemable is that they are just like us. No, they're all
Four
bad
rich
people.
white girls in,
In
New York. Four rich white girls in New York. That
It's
should have been
never
the theme
been
song.
done other than many times before.
That was my initial instinct when I heard about that show, and people were like, removing from the idea that a critic would be like, that's sexist, just a. But Four Rich White Girls in New York is so uninteresting to me. It's unbelievable.
Real, I
You loved it.
but I'm a white girl.
You're a white
so
girl.
that's what guys like war stuff because men are in war.
We did that.
Women
yeah.
aren't in war. Otherwise, I would watch it.
You should be.
No.
You want equal rights?
If I try to go to war, they would laugh.
Yeah, Maddie, get out of here.
That's why
Cut
it's,
it out.
That's why it's awesome.
Just fucking the gun, just
Yeah.
goofing around. I could see you fucking around. They're like, Maddie, stop playing with
Can
the.
you stop?
Yeah, pulling out the pin. Oh, all right. Oh,
I got your gun.
oops, I got your gun.
In here, we pour whiskey.
This episode of Whiskey Junior is brought to you by Squarespace. Squarespace is the place. Whether you're trying to create your own website, you're trying to sell a product, trying to promote yourself, Squarespace is incredible. Okay, man? They've been helping me out for a long, long time, and they offer so many different services, including cutting-edge design. If you're creating a new site, man, you used to have to build it yourself back in the good old days. Not anymore. They got great SEO tools so you get discovered fast, discovered more often, which is huge. You can put videos up there. They also have a donation site, and they have email campaigns, which we love as comics, as I know where my listeners and viewers are coming from. You can sell content, blogs, courses, videos, whatever you need. They have it all with analytics to make smarter business decisions with Squarespace's intuitive built-in analytics tool. You can find out website traffic and learn where to focus your engagement. It's incredible. And plus, they've got these templates and the designs that are brilliant and get more attention, more eyeballs, and seamless for your customers, fans, whatever you want to put it out to. If you're interested, head over to squarespace.com. Check out squarespace.com/whiskey. Use that offer code whiskey when you're ready to launch to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain. Once again, squarespace.com/whiskey. Save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain using our code whiskey. Hey, we all have that time in our 20s. We're spending a little bit too much money. We don't know how to save. It's hard. And then we screw up our credit. I did it myself. I made a little blunder. I bought stuff I couldn't afford. My credit suffered. Thankfully, there is KICKOFF. KICKOFF starts helping you build credit immediately for only $1 for your first month. AutoPay helps you build credit while you sleep. You don't got to worry about missing a payment. You can sign up in minutes from your phone. No credit check. You can cancel at any time. And with over 1 million users and hundreds of thousands of positive reviews, there's a reason why KICKOFF is the #1 credit builder on the App Store. And look, a lot of people are like, well, I don't know how to build credit. I don't know what to do. KICKOFF can help you. Their most basic plan it's $5 a month. The premium is $20 a month. They give you a credit line just for building credit reports, and they report it to the 3 major credit bureaus. They help you quickly improve the key factors to determine your credit, which are your new account, diversifies your credit mix, each on-time monthly KICKOFF payment builds payment history. Because your monthly payments are so small, your credit utilization, the amount of credit you're using, gets healthier fast. So, if you're in need, start building credit with KICKOFF today. You can get your first month for as little as $1. That's 80% off the normal price when you go to getkickoff.com/whiskey today. That's kickoff without the C. Get KIKOFF.com/whiskey. Must sign up via getkickoff.com/whiskey to activate. Offer applies to new KICKOFF customers first month only, subject to approval. Offer subject to change. Average first-year credit score impacted plus 84 points. Vantage score 3.0 between January 2023 and January 2024. For KICKOFF credit account users who started with a score below 600, who paid on time, who had no delinquencies or collections added to their credit profile during the period, late payments may negatively impact your credit score. Individual results may vary. Oh boy, I'm here to tell you about Chubbies. Love Chubbies shorts. Love Chubbies shorts. If you've never tried them out, you don't know what you are missing. Summer's here, which means, thighs out, baby. These thighs are out. The white dogs are out. I'm telling you, man, they have an incredible shorts line. They also have a line swim collection that is awesome. Whether you're poolside, lakeside, oceanside, doesn't matter. You're on vacation, or you're just in your backyard, or you're chilling at a friend's house, or in the park hanging out for a dog day. And when the sun goes down, by the way, it's time to swap out. Chubbies has it all. The everywhere shorts. They feel right. They fit right. They're so comfortable. They're incredible. The original stretch shorts I love. And the performance polo to throw up on top. Go from the golf course to a dinner, to a date, out with your boys or your girls. It doesn't matter. And their classic line swim trunks, I think, are amazing. So you must try. For a limited time, our exclusive code is whiskey for 20% off at chubbyshorts.com. Let the thighs out. Let the good times roll. Whether you're suiting up for cannonballs, cookouts, or casual Fridays, Chubbies has you covered for a limited time. Chubbies is giving our listeners 20% off your order with our code whiskey at chubbyshorts.com. That's code whiskey at chubbyshorts.com. Support our show and let them know we sent you. Summer's here. Dress like it in Chubbies.
Ginger. I like gingers.
Oh, yeah, war is too serious. I saw that movie, Warfare? Warfare?
I don't know.
Came out recently.
Mission Impossible?
The new Alex Garland one?
Yes, right? It's like
It's called Warfare?
He's in they're in Iraq and
Whoa. Shh, careful.
yeah, my
Twice you do that, dude.
I know.
Every time I look at you, it makes me smile. The two reasons. I told you in the parking lot. One, I love you. I think you're so funny.
Thank you.
And two, you remind me of my sister so much. It's
So what's she like? Is she my age?
She's 33.
Really?
Yeah.
And we look alike? Or just we have the same vibe of...
Doesn't she have the same vibe as my sister?
Really?
That is
Yeah.
actually really spot
You
on.
do. She
Yeah.
does.
Nice.
You don't really look alike, but you have the same kind of character.
Yeah.
The way you hold yourself is similar to my sister.
Well, and I saw you in the parking lot, you said, you're a fucking pale girl. You're a fucking pale girl
Pale
like my
ass
sister.
bitch. Yeah, you are pale like
Thanks.
her.
Yeah, it's
my
good to
sister
see you.
is see-through.
Yeah.
See-through.
Yeah. Like
No, we're pale riders.
same.
You and I are both pale riders, but I'm
Pale.
different kind. I'm
you have like a more of a olive...
well, I'm an actual ginge
Yes, you are.
because you're a phony.
You think so?
I don't really let you in.
And why is that? Because I'm struck as my hair has an auburn. It's
Yeah.
more auburn than orange.
I don't even say that's auburn. That's brown to me.
People be saying you have orange hair.
That's fucking not red
When
hair.
I was born, my hair was the color of yours.
Really?
Yeah, bright orange.
Cute.
Bright
That's
orange.
when you were cute.
Yeah.
And you lost it.
Then it turned brown. No, I'm just brown hair. No, I'm just brunette.
I still say that's red.
No, you're wrong. I mean, as a redhead, you're incorrect, and you have no.
Because his hair is like orange.
You have no legs to stand on here. But I will say, like, I get the auburn thing. People can say that, but the tone of that brown is similar to the tips of the bottom of your hair, which is not.
No,
that's
because
not red.
him and I don't have the same hair color at all.
No, the
I think
tips
this
of
is
them.
like a colorism thing. You know?
Yeah, because he wants to be the only ginger.
No, you
And
have to
so
be a
now
li-
he's
you
saying
ha-
you're not
first of
actually
all,
ginger. So
I let others in.
So
You have to be a real ginge to get into my fam.
so who's in there? Carrot Top and Michelle Wolf.
God bless. God bless. Who else is a ginge? In our world, Bill Burr is an actual redhead. Louis, for what it's worth, had red
Louis?
hair. Had very red
We
hair.
had red hair. Yeah.
Who else is the red of our world?
Kathy Griffin.
KG. That's the real KG, Kevin Garnett. Kathy Griffin. I'm trying to think of who else. Ron Howard, a real OG.
Seth Green.
Seth Green,
Seth
a real
Green,
OG. Seth,
yeah.
More like Seth Red.
Yeah.
Cut that out.
Motherfucker picked the wrong last name.
Motherfucker, pick a wrong last name.
But you're not Irish at all?
I am. I'm
You are?
Irish. My mom is Irish. My mom's a leprechaun. My mom's Irish and my dad was Sicilian. So that's why I look a little bit different than the average ginge.
Right.
Not
yeah.
to pat myself on. I do, though. I see that the average gingies, and I'm always like, God, I don't look like that guy.
The average gingy has more of a stark whiteness about them.
Also, a lot of them I have brown eyes. Mm-hmm. You see a lot of redheads with blue eyes. You don't see a lot of like orange people with brown eyes.
Francis Ellis. If you know
Francis.
Francis.
I do know Francis.
He has
Yes.
some
He's a
buttery
blue-eyed.
blue eyes.
He's a blue-eyed guy.
Blink, blink.
Well, he's also Mayflower shit.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
That's fucking old school.
He's like OG, Pilgrim.
But he is, right? He talks about that, right? Doesn't he come from like
yeah.
a very wealthy family or
Yeah,
something?
he's from Maine. So
gross.
No, I know.
Yeah, gross.
What's up there?
Rich whites.
Yeah.
Old rich.
And really poor whites.
Are they up there too?
Yeah.
They hide them though, don't they?
Yeah.
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 There they go. Get down. Get down. Someone's coming.
Stop.
Hide.
Someone's coming for Architectural Digest.
What's up, AD? Welcome to our house.
Hi, you guys. I'm
Hey.
Andrew Santino. And
Come
this
on
is my
in.
home.
Whenever I see that, dude, that makes me nauseous.
Me too. I watch them all. I watch all of
I
that.
watch
the
all of
Vogue, the Architectural Digest.
But it drives me
Also-
bananas.
Me too.
What's up,
So
AD?
cringe. Hey.
Especially when you see someone that you're like, careful, Andrew.
That
Whenever
you-
I see someone on there that I'm like, who bought that for you? You didn't pay for that.
The house, you mean?
Yeah, you're like,
I thought you meant also like the publicist for that.
well, that's
for
also
that,
true.
For that
For
press
that, but I'm
booking
always
thing
like,
too. But yeah,
I was
the
like,
house.
whose dad
Who
bought
bought that
that?
for you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
did Daddy buy that?
Yeah. Because I'm looking at your numbers and
That ain't it.
doesn't add up.
That ain't it. Daddy bought that, didn't he?
Did Daddy buy this house? Hi, AD. My daddy buy this house for me.
It's big, but I have to figure out how to open this gate.
Yeah, those things drive me fucking nuts, and I of course will watch them because they fascinate me.
I love them. I also love
Would you ever let someone into your house? Look, you get
Not-
rich, you
not
get
my
super rich
current
and
place.
famous. No, you
Yeah.
get super rich and famous because it's
Right.
on the way. You're gonna be rich and famous.
You think so?
Yeah.
My visualizations are not thinking that's happening.
Oh, you're talented, you're smart, and you're cool, and you work hard. I think you're going to be very successful.
That's
yeah.
really nice of you.
Yeah,
because
I
that's
do.
what I try to tell myself. I get better every day.
You're getting better every day.
Get
You're
better every
working.
day.
You work hard.
So what could
What am I gonna be in my 50s trying to sell the Brea Improv for one night?
And
That's
I
what you
wish-
think when you're in the mix, when you're in the thick of touring. You're like, it's gonna be, I'm gonna be trying to sell 5 shows at Magoobies in Baltimore until I die.
Yeah. But you'll be bigger.
But I
than
appreciate
that.
you saying that.
You'll be at the Lyric
so
in
if I
Baltimore
get
at some
the-
point. And then after
Exactly.
that, you'll be at.
I'll be back at Magoobies
You'll be
because I'll
where
have
the
a pop
Ravens
and then I'll
play.
have to go back to the
Right, you'll go
to the-
down.
yeah.
Yeah, we all
But
go
I'll have
down.
like a year of a pop and then back at the clubs and I'm like, yeah.
Gotta have both.
Maddy.
And then you slowly hear, as you slow down, it turns fatty. No, it was Maddy last year.
Wait, no. Boo. Yeah, people buy tickets. I'm sold out just so they can scream at me. Be careful what you wish for. I wish for sold out shows.
Pitchforks, burn that witch.
Yeah, like in Wicked. Did you see Wicked?
Come on, you know better than
Okay,
that.
yeah. So in The Wizard and I, she hopes for everyone will be talking about me. And then they are.
And they do, and guess what? You don't like
They're talking shit.
Yeah.
Down with the witch.
I didn't see The Wicked. Of course not. Why would I? That seems silly. I like the original. I like the book better.
You like the book? Did you see the Broadway?
No,
Oh,
dude,
okay,
no
okay.
chance.
I didn't see the movie. I just saw the show.
Wizard of Oz is the only world that I had an attachment to in this continuation of this property that they've done. Mm-hmm. They've done way too many things with it.
Yeah, I agree.
You got to leave it alone.
And I think the same about Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings.
You got to leave these things alone a little bit. Leave them all alone.
10 years, 20 years.
Leave them alone.
Yeah,
They did it,
let them sit.
and it's over, and it was awesome, and Wizard of Oz itself was filled with so much sad trauma. They could have just continued to bank on that. Where's the story
Mm-hmm.
from the little people's perspective?
I know. That's what we should make.
How come they didn't do that?
Yeah.
Those stories are insane. You know about that, right? The guy that fucking kills himself. They said that they treated them like cattle. They
Yeah.
literally kept them like in a room together.
Like
What?
the guy hanging himself is an urban legend. That didn't
Yeah.
No, but there is a man that did kill himself while filming that. A little person, not on set.
Yeah.
He didn't kill himself on. He's not hanging in the background. A little person killed himself while they're filming of that movie. That is true.
Fucking set life will get to you.
Tell me about it, dude.
Gotta bring an
You get those
activity.
double wide trailers. You gotta go
Yeah.
nuts.
Gotta
dude.
bring a crossword book.
It's a one banger. They're like, dude.
Yeah.
I'm gonna die in this little tiny thing in the shower.
Yep.
But see, those little single room trailers. Those must be huge for if you're a little person.
Absolutely.
All right,
Yeah.
we gotta.
I would think so.
What am I doing here?
Have
What's
you
going
heard
on?
of the Chevy Chase movie Under the Rainbow?
Nope.
It came out. It was a big flop. It came out in the '80s, but it's about like an investigation happening while the
movie's taking
while
place?
The movie's taking place, and like
Yeah.
all the munchkins and stuff, little people.
Can't say Munchkins
Oh.
anymore unless you're at Dunkin', dude. Didn't they used to call those? Are they still called Munchkins?
Yeah,
Well,
that's what they're called in the movie.
No, I know, but I'm
We
saying.
represent
And the lollipop. Wait a
Yeah,
minute.
they're
Did
like,
the Munchkins in Dunkin' Donuts? They're still called the donut holes. Are still called Munchkins, aren't
Munchkins,
they?
yes. And at Tim Hortons, they're Timbits.
Timbits.
Fun fact. Yeah.
Timmy Hortons, eh?
Timbits, yeah.
Do you guys have Hortons up there in Buffalo?
Oh, yeah.
Because it's close to
Oh, yeah, you
Canada.
got one on every corner, eh?
You're close to Canada.
Right there.
As soon as you
go
cross
right
over,
across the
yeah.
Peace Bridge downtown Buffalo, you'll see
Well,
Canada.
that's the thing about Canada is people always go over there. People for Niagara, but
Yeah, Niagara, yeah.
the view from the States is better, eh? Because you're looking at Canada. It's prettier.
True, but you don't get the horseshoe waterfall.
I know, I understand. I know, but
But
it's
if you've
just
seen
better.
it before, you could. If you see the view from America,
See it
you
once
say
you've seen
it's
it again,
maybe not that bad.
Yeah,
eh?
true, yeah.
Yeah.
I played both sides. I played the Canada side and the other side. And
You have the little casino over there.
yeah, I don't remember what it's called. Why
I
can't
think
I
I
think of the
opened for
name?
Theo there. Is it not a Hard Rock or no? But there's another one.
No, it's not the
Falls
Hard
View.
Rock.
Falls View.
Falls View
Yeah.
Rivers. Yeah,
Yeah.
Falls View Casino. We played though. Didn't we do bad there? We did a bad show there, right?
And where?
In the fucking Niagara. Didn't we do a bad show there?
I wasn't there.
No, thank God.
But
Good memory
yes.
then. Good
You
memory
did.
then.
And then what show did you do on
Or you
this
might have done
side?
it solo.
On the
This, isn't that really sad? I don't remember, man.
you remember?
Casino, just another fucking
Yeah.
stupid casino.
Okay, yeah.
A miserable, depressing casino.
Our casinos,
Which I'll be
like-
at February 22nd, coming up to the,
I have a question.
Yeah.
Is it clubs, theaters, casinos, bigger theaters? Where's the casinos fall in with?
Oh, casinos are, casinos are,
They're like a larger theater.
yeah. Casinos are kind of
Like-
like an interim payday
Right.
because they guarantee you the money and, it's hard to sell them out.
Is it all guarantee? Is there door
No, it's,
deals there?
it's guaranteed.
It's all guarantees.
Well, you can do a percentage afterwards, but it's also
Yeah.
like people do casinos because you're like, I'm working out, I'm having fun, I'm slotting into my tour, it works out. But like it's harder to promote and sell because, your fans want to see you in a traditional spot. So
Yeah.
casinos are hard.
They're hard, yeah.
They're hard.
Yeah.
And I love when people come see me in casinos. Come see me.
Come see us.
But it is so funny that I get it that it's hard to sell to fans because some people are like, I'd rather see you in a traditional theater and
Yeah.
But usually do it when you're doing theater runs. I do it. When I'm
Okay,
doing
got it.
theater runs.
Yeah.
And also because I got a little taste for the tables.
Oh yeah.
I like to do it.
Throwing some.
Yeah. I like to gamble. I like casinos.
I'm not. I don't hate casinos, but I'm not a big gambler.
Ooh, I'm a
never
gam- I'm
caught
a
the
gambler, man. Never caught the bug.
never caught the bug.
What do you stupidly waste money on then? What's the thing?
Weed, vape, snacks, food, Ubers.
Gen Z. Gen Z.
Yeah, I'm so Gen Z.
You are.
And then on the road, sometimes you ever go to a Target when you're on the road?
No.
Okay.
What are you doing in a Target? You're consuming
If you're, like,
products?
Yeah.
Just buying stuff?
If you're at like a freaking Hampton Inn right next to a Target.
I'm so
I'll leave
boring
Target.
on the road. We go out to a nice dinner. I go to the gym. I do the show.
Yeah.
Maybe afterwards we go out for food or a drink, and then go to bed.
You go to bed.
Yeah, I don't want to go out in the town anymore.
I don't do that.
But I'm
I don't
burnt
do that.
out because I did it for years when I was a young comic on the road. I would go do stuff and then go retail therapy. So sometimes I go shopping by myself just to like feel something.
Yeah. It's kind of what I'm on now.
Sit in a local bar.
Okay, yeah.
That's.
I stopped drinking, so it's like
Did you? How
tough
long?
for me to a year ago, like 15 months ago.
How do you feel?
Good.
Not physically. How do you feel mentally about it?
I feel good mentally.
Yeah, you do
but,
feel better.
I kind of miss, the camaraderie of being out with people. I feel like I lost touch with.
Do you think you could go out and not drink and just hang?
Yeah, but it's just, you're like more tired. Your fatigue is more transparent when you're not drinking.
You got drunk fatigue?
You're just like, I'm tired, right? I'm tired. Because when you're drinking, you're like, let's go.
Yeah.
You don't notice that I need to sleep right now.
Why'd
My
you
sleep
stop?
schedule's because I black out like a mofo.
Yeah.
I went to Todd Barry's birthday party
Uh-oh.
and hilarious.
You'll fall asleep at that
60th
birthday party.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for coming.
And I left my jacket on. I'm like, I'm going to be here for 30 minutes. I blacked the fuck out.
Wow. That fast. You were gone, dude.
Yeah. At fucking Beauty Bar on a Tuesday night. And so the next
Great
morning,
bar,
I was
by the
like,
way.
great bar. Fun as fuck. But then the next morning, I was like, I think I got to cut this.
You got to stop.
If you go to a party and you're
bad
like-
anxiety.
Yes.
Yeah, you got it really bad.
And just, I woke up I threw up all that next day.
Yeah.
I was throwing up bile.
Oh, shit.
I threw up so much that the roof of my mouth was damaged.
Sore?
From the bile. Yeah.
Oh.
Big sore on the roof of my
Any
mouth.
other physical symptoms?
I popped the blood vessel in my eye. Joint
From yakking?
Joint pain. Yep. Yep.
No, you got to stop.
Standard.
Are you going to meetings?
Fine.
Are you doing that
No.
thing? No, you're just doing
No. Just kind of logic was like, this doesn't
Cut
fit
it
in my
out.
life anymore.
Yeah, I get that. I
Seems
get it.
easier because every time there's a gray area, I just end up blacking out. I've been blacking out since I was like in college, upstate.
Upstate.
You know.
That's where you went to college in Buffalo?
Yeah.
Sad.
Yeah. And
Tough.
I think I have ADD, what everyone does, but you know, like dopamine hit of drinking.
Oh, yeah.
First sip.
Oh, I want to go. Yeah, let's go.
Let's go. Beer is half full. I'm already getting 2 more. Let's
Yeah.
go. Yeah.
You're this girl. Come
Yeah.
on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Or I'll go get people drinks and I'll be like, and also a shot for me. Take a shot. Go back.
Oh, she did have a drinking problem.
Yeah.
The shot alone
was
at the
a
bar
problem.
is a dead giveaway.
It was a problem.
Yeah.
We went to Australia with Bert. I blacked out we were
Every
there
night.
we were there for 15 days. I blacked out 8 times.
Ooh, that's a lot of time.
It was a lot.
That's a lot of time.
It was a lot.
So I'm
Yeah.
glad I'm glad you did. See, my thing is I'm a social drinker. I love the social of it. And then I find that I will take big breaks. I'm on a little kick right now, on a little break. And then I do like the camaraderie. I do know that it's healthier to not.
Yeah. It feels good.
It feels great. I will say the thing that I do kind of hold high on my own shoulders is like my house is filled with alcohol. And I never, ever drink at the house.
That's good.
It's there for when people come over to the house. Because I don't, like my wife and I, we don't, you know, people are like, you have a glass of wine at dinner? Like, no, we don't do that. We don't have cocktails at dinner. Like, we don't ever do that. Like,
I was
ever,
never like that either.
Ever.
Glass of wine at home.
So I only want to do it when I see other humans. Like when I see an old friend, it's
Yeah.
like I cannot wait to sit, have a beer, and just talk shit.
Yeah.
But if you can't,
I know. There is a part of me that's like, maybe someday I can.
No.
Right.
no. Not from what you just said, no.
I know. I don't know why I didn't realize it for so long.
Taking a shot
I-
solo when you bring a beer back is
Right.
a little.
Yeah, and
that's-
panicking about your next drink. Blacking out like half an hour after you get there.
That's really fast.
Early, yeah.
So you don't
Because
feel
I
like
would
you.
like drink on an empty stomach. Because I was have disordered fucking eating shit. So I would drink on an empty stomach. Blood
You have
alcohol.
disordered eating.
Yeah.
Eating disorder, you mean?
Yeah.
or disordered
I guess
eating?
the girls say disordered eating.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh, is that like a new world way to say this?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow.
Instead of an eating disorder sounds, whoa, what? Disordered eating.
I have disordered eating.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
So then-
retarded mentally.
Exactly.
It's like a sweeter way to.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
That's smart.
And I'm retarded physically.
Right.
So,
I do see that when you walked in.
right.
Stop,
Inappropriate,
dude.
inappropriate,
Bad girl.
inappropriate. I'm
Bad
sorry.
girl. Take it back and
I'm
say
an
I'm
edge
sorry.
lord. I'm an edge lord.
Say I'm sorry.
I'm sorry to
Yeah, you want to do that stuff, you move to
mentally
Austin,
retarded
pal. You cut
comedian.
that out
I
on this
know.
show.
Cut it out.
You cut it out.
Kill Tony.
Kill
Where
Tony.
we at? You ever judge Kill Tony?
Yeah, dude, I did Kill Tony back when it was back at the store days. We all did it
Okay,
back
yeah,
when,
yeah, I
when he
was-
was around
yeah.
the store, when he started it a decade ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all used to do it. We used to
Yeah.
go up there and fuck around. And then the rise of the show and the popularity of it kind of like changed the game for the kid. And good for all those guys. When I was younger, it was a thing at the store. And we'd go upstairs and do it upstairs. It was fun in the belly.
Yeah.
When Roast Battle was original.
Well, I judged Roast Battle last night.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
How was that?
It was fun. I
Yeah.
was just there and then.
Upstairs, right in the belly?
Yeah.
Yeah, the old days of all that stuff was,
was
really,
fun.
really fun. There was something, it was kind of like, you know, again, good for the popularity, for the comics attached to that and all that stuff. That's good for the growth of their own show and blah, blah, blah. But when it was the most fun, when Roast was the most fun, and when Kill Tony was the most fun for my generation, it was like it was our little dirty secret.
Yeah.
Like it was fun, and it was upstairs, and it was
Totally.
packed, and it
Yeah.
was kind of like this great, like, you know, the business hadn't, like, you know,
Agreed. That's how I feel about Roast Masters at the stand back in the day.
it was like probably the best.
The best.
It was a quiet, and it's just for you guys.
Yeah.
And
Just it was like an extracurricular
Yeah.
that you get excited about.
yeah.
And now I don't know. It's-
Well, whenever the corporate world gets a hold of something, they're going to ruin it.
yeah, they're gonna ruin it.
Inevitably.
Yep.
You know, it's
Yeah.
gonna go down. What's
Yep.
wrong?
She was just slouching before, so I just readjusted.
She's slouching.
I sat up a little bit. I was
What
like,
you're judging her posture?
Yeah.
No judgment.
You got a lot of nerve.
I was slouching though, and I was like, I need to.
The
like,
hunchback of Minnesota. This guy. I mean, he's slouch Magoo. I've never seen you stand up tall my whole fucking time I've known
Motherfucker
you.
sitting like the letter C over there.
This motherfucker right here.
This motherfucker sitting like a shrimp.
He's sitting like shrimp.
Sitting like a shrimp cocktail.
How many years did you? And on that voice note, how many years did you do Wild 'N Out?
Freak out. How long I've been wanting wild out?
You're not doing it anymore.
I'm kind of continuously just whenever
You
they
just pop
ask.
in? What, really?
But
What are we talking?
to answer your question, I got on right before COVID. 2019.
2019.
2019.
You jumped on the show.
I jumped on.
Nick called you.
Nick called.
You said, so what's up, baby girl? I'm having another kid. You need to be on the show.
You need to be on a show. You funny as fuck, man.
Does he bring all his kids to the show?
No, I met one kid. And
How many does he have? He's got a lot, right?
I think 12 or 13.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
See?
That's that sister wife life.
Sister, wife, life.
And
They all live in one house, huh?
No.
Yeah, they do. That's what I heard.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
No, they literally do not.
Nick?
'Cause I follow all of them on Instagram. And they
Oh,
all
you
have
do?
different houses.
Oh, that's so
And
funny.
one of them is a girl on Selling Sunset.
Who's that?
Bree TSC.
I don't know any of
Bree?
that stuff. I know the show. I've heard of the show.
You probably she's long brown.
Bree, I need to look it up now. What is it?
Bree TSC, like T.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't look like anybody. She looks like everybody.
I know, everyone has the same face.
Everybody here has the exact
Isn't it
same face.
crazy?
It's like they're built. They're
Isn't it
like,
crazy?
make me her.
I know, like heart face,
And
heart
like,
shape.
they just reconstruct you.
Hey, Maddie, nice to meet you. You are so funny tonight.
It's a 4-bed, 4-bath in Beverly Hills.
It's gorgeous.
You're gonna love it.
For me, the favorite part is the sauna.
Sauna.
Wanna come in the sauna?
I love to relax.
Oh, hold on, my eye's falling. Hold on.
Hold on. My filler migrated.
It moved. Push it. Let me push it. Let me push it
up.
back.
Just push it up.
It is so
Push it.
sad when you see that, especially someone like Donatella Versace, who is like has
Oh,
all the money in the world.
I know.
You have all the money.
I know.
Buy a new head. You could buy
But
a new fucking
she
head.
might because there's new, like, look at Lindsay Lohan. She came back and now everyone's like, her face looks like Kris Jenner.
Yeah.
Hi.
Lindsay Lohan looks legit.
Toy.
She looks like she used to.
I know.
Whoever did
There's
that
some sort of
is-
mysterious plastic all-in-one surgeon.
Well, it's the Illuminati.
Yeah.
Once you drink the baby blood, dude, then
Game
they
over.
reconstruct your face.
Game over.
Yeah, I'm excited.
You come out, I'm pumped for
I'm in
yours.
line. Yeah, I'm number
Yeah.
38. or
Yours is gonna be
39.
good.
Cannot wait.
Whoa. Lindsay Lohan, 38 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you're 38 or 39, and I'm in the 38th on the list, I know. It's
getting close. Hilarious. Are you into Botox or have you
Good God,
dipped into all that?
Botox?
I don't know. You never
Guys
'cause
can't do guys
I
don't do
asked
Botox.
because I'll be casually talking to someone and they'll be like, yeah, I do Botox.
No.
Yeah, I do Botox.
I don't know any men that do. You know men that do Botox? I don't think we know any men that do Botox. I know most of my women friends do it, if
The
not
men-
all of them. I would say every one of my girlfriends out here does Botox.
I'm trying to think
Even
of.
folks my age are doing it.
Yeah, that's gross
Yeah.
to me. You're way too young.
I'll have, like, a girl-
25 is insanely young to do Botox. 26, I know, dude. It's the same fucking
Agreed.
thing. Mid-20s is way too young.
Excuse me.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have girls on my show. Oh, you're so funny, and I think they're 40 plus because their faces are injected.
Yeah, they did it wrong.
We're 26.
You look older when you do it when you're. I know. I don't understand that.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be allowed to do Botox before 40.
I agree.
I think after 40, I feel like I get when a woman is like, you don't know what it's like. You know, I get it. I get it.
And pre all of this, we
get it.
watch our moms growing up. Like my mom was always like tightening her neck.
I know.
Like pulling down on her neck. So I get that.
My
That's
mother used to say that all the time.
that's
She wanted all
womanhood.
sorts. She was like, I want this, I want this.
Yeah, they're always like,
If I could just pull.
Yeah.
If I could just pull it off.
But they also had children too, so I understand that.
Yes.
My mom was like, you don't know what it's like for a woman. I'm like, I get
Totally.
it. But pre-40, I don't think you need it.
And I also think you can use it to tighten and accentuate. But this whole face changing thing,
Don't change your face.
I
Don't
always
do it.
thought we were supposed to be like, this is my face. Sounds good. But
Well,
people are changing.
Where we come from, the originals, and most people in the Midwest don't really fuck with their shit. They don't really. It's not really our thing. That's a very coastal thing. That's a New York fancy. That's an LA thing.
You see people move to LA and then like a year later they got all their a bunch of shit done.
Yeah,
The influence of
they look like a different person.
Yeah.
But New York has it too, by the way. Make no mistake.
yeah.
New York is big on
Absolutely.
that shit. New York is just it's more sly about it. LA is
Yeah.
more like go all the way.
totally.
New York is slowly but
New York is a
surely.
little bit at a time.
Yeah, it's
like
smart.
your friend will come to dinner. She's like, "Do you like my lip flip?" And then a couple weeks later, a little filler. And then there's fake lashes.
That's what I could use. I had
brows.
fucking as a white Irish. My God, do we not have lips? I mean,
Oh,
I could
my
use a lip.
God.
My God, I could use a
When I'm-
lip.
and you remember when you were growing up, your parents their lip curls when they get mad at you.
Yeah.
Sit down.
Young man.
Sit down.
Her lips are gone.
Yeah, I'm like, you look so ugly.
Mom, your lips are gone. We were born with no lip.
Yeah.
Whenever I shave up here, I'm always like, fuck, there's nothing under there.
There's nothing there.
It's just mustache mouth. Mm-hmm. It's just
Because our lips
mustache
go
hits the
like
mouth.
in.
Yeah.
I feel like part of my lip is like inside
You have
my
bigger
mouth.
lips. You have bigger lips than most Irish.
I know. I feel good of it, but then
You're lucky.
Wilding out, thin lip bitch.
Is that what your nickname was?
Thin lip, flat ass bitch.
Thin lip, flat ass bitch.
Kind of.
And what's your retort?
I'll usually be like, you're gay, like, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
Can't get hard.
I have a good credit score.
Yeah, credit
Yeah,
score.
that's an easy shot.
I'll call the cops on your barbecue.
Right, that's good.
Stuff like that.
Yeah.
Stuff like that.
But that's the irony. Because of you doing Wild Now, you're invited to the barbecue.
I know. And I feel like I can say.
You're like, I'll call the cops when I leave the barbecue.
Yeah.
As soon as I leave.
Because I have FOMO.
Right, you got to be there.
So.
What do you bring to the barbecue? You're invited to a barbecue.
If I was.
What do you bring?
I bring brownies.
To a black barbecue.
'Cause
Brownies.
Anything with savory, they're going to
You don't want to bring blackies? Careful.
So stupid.
So dumb. Guys, I bought a tray of blackies.
That was good. That was good.
You're invited to the barbecue, bring brownies, and I'll tell you
I would
why.
bring because savory, you're going to watch them and be like,
Yeah, you can't do savory. Sweet, you can do.
they'll get mad. Who the fuck brought this mac and cheese?
Is it salt on the brownies?
Maybe I'll do a little salt.
You have to
then
do
you
a
don't
little.
know who the fuck put salt on these brownies.
Yeah. This white bitch put salt on the motherfucking
It's salt.
brownies.
I don't like that. Salt on
And
these
then
brownies.
then they fucking shit on
it's
you the
over.
whole time.
Then it's over. So you got to be careful.
Isn't that the beauty of that show, by the way, that like people you can make fun of race together on that fucking
Yes,
show?
that's I always say. Like
it annoys me so much that when people are like, "Whoa, dude, what? You don't want to say that." It's like, this is proof that you can mock each other with love.
I agree.
And it's funny.
I agree.
It drives me nuts
know
that the
that it's
other
like-
world doesn't want to do it. The other
Agreed.
TV worlds are still like,
Oh my god,
dude, bro, you
No,
don't.
let's take it and let's beat down on the whites.
Yeah, only beat the whites.
I know Wild Now it's lowbrow, but it is like a
When you what?
cl-
but
classic.
What's lowbrow
of just,
about it? It's just old
Just
school
that it's kind
comedy.
of like a drop down menu of. It is old school.
It's just old school making fun of each other.
Yeah,
It's
just,
shitting on each
if
other.
you don't get your goddamn
If you don't get your
face like blah blah
goddamn,
blah,
that's great.
shoes like
Great.
and body by blah blah blah.
It's fucking
It's
fantastic.
fun. It's
Yeah,
fun,
of course
funny.
it's fun.
Old school, yeah.
Comedy's supposed to be fun.
Agreed.
The idea that
It's supposed-
comedy
it's
is
supposed to be-
snooty. Yeah.
I hate when people get mad at crowds, and obviously I get off and be like, that felt kind of weird, but it should be all hokey Catskills. Hey,
Yeah.
If someone has a bad joke, oh boy, it should be all fake and like
It's not real.
It's not real. Everyone's so emotional.
I said that last night.
That fucking crowd.
It's not real.
That fucking crowd.
It's not the crowd,
that
dude.
that joke, that one joke bomb.
They don't like your shit.
Yeah, and if
Sometimes
they don't, we should
like
be
your
able
shit.
to be like, hey, it's hokey
Hey,
time.
I shit the bed. My bad.
Yeah, and
that
we
was
should
bad.
laugh about it because it's comedy and we're clowns.
That's why I kind of like it. When you look at the originals, you look at like old school comedy. I mean, pratfalling was like a fucking being a goof was a big part of it.
Yes.
And you can have both sides of comedy, but I just think like, I don't know. It's time for the world to have a little bit less. We need to be shitting on everything.
Agreed.
That show shit on a lot of stuff, and it does give you this wonderful hall pass to say wild ass.
Yeah,
bullshit.
it does. Because in stand up, they come out, they know
I love
it's
that.
going to be some crazy shit.
Oh,
Not
I
crazy,
love
but
that.
just jokes about. You can joke about black people and.
And no
blah,
one's
blah.
gonna go this white bitch.
No one's
But
ever.
that's the thing. You can joke about black people because you're so fucking white.
Yes.
You're so fucking white.
Yeah.
You can do it.
Absolutely.
If you were like a reg white, they'd be like, careful now.
And I've seen it on the show. I got on the show and I said edgy for the show, edgy, and they loved it. But then like another white person came the next season and they would be like,
Careful now.
for that
Careful
person's
white.
jokes. Yeah.
It is funny. It's because it's contingent upon the person presenting the joke.
Yes, it is.
It's always contingent. But you're so like, oh, this white bitch, you're that.
Yeah.
So then it's free reign.
And I'm like, hey, I look like I got dropped off in the wrong neighborhood. So then they're like, all eyes on me. And then when I tell them, look at black dudes, and I'm like, you all look the same, they're like,
Yo, this white bitch.
Go white girl, go white girl.
Just holding your purse tight the whole time.
Yeah, I'm like, fuck, where's my Uber? But I think it's a great baseline for
It's fun.
my audiences are just like jokes. They love jokes.
Yeah, they love you because they know you're. It's like I'm kidding.
You know it's all fake.
You know this is not real.
This
That's
is
what
not
drives
real.
me the most nuts. Like last night, it was a little bit older of a crowd, but it is funny to see their faces sometimes when you say some wild shit and they're like,
I know.
and you're like, lady,
And it's fake.
lady, this is not real.
Like I have a joke that's like, I found my mom's dildo in high school. It was huge. It barely fit. Obviously, I didn't put my mom's fucking dildo in my pussy. Like, why? Every people go, oh my god.
And even if you did,
Even if I did,
washed it.
Is it in? They. And I do jokes about swallowing. People act like the in their mouth
yeah, they're
as
like,
I'm talking. Ew, ew, ew. You are good.
yeah, don't worry about it. It's
It's
not
all good. I'm the one who got rude. Okay. You know, like if you tell a dark joke, like don't act like you're the one with the dick in your ass.
I did it.
I was the one with the dick in my ass.
I'm the one with the dick
Yes.
still in my ass.
It's in my ass right now. It's
Yeah.
stuck. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's turning though. I think people are more becoming more aware than ever that it's that who gives a shit because the internet's more free now.
Yeah, agreed.
And the internet's dark as fuck.
Yes, it is.
They're the darkest. You couldn't say anything as dark as the internet has.
Agreed. Twitter might be the darkest place in the world.
I
right
can't
now.
go on anymore.
I can't go.
I'm only a Truth Social guy, my friend. Thank you so
Oh,
much.
oh, you're on
This
Blue
episode
Sky?
of Whiskey Ginger brought to you by Truth Social. Please sign up. Use code BOMBDEM. BOMBDEM. Hashtag BOMBDEM.
And you can catch me on Threads.
Catch me on Threads. Oh, by the way, Instagram keeps trying to get me over to Threads.
I think
Nice try, Instagram. Hey,
I don't know
nice try.
what, but Twitter is like, you'll open Twitter and it'll be N-word, race stuff.
That's mine. Those are my tune. Those are my tune. I
That's-
wrote those are mine back to back.
That's just our text.
That's just me
sorry.
and you. Yeah,
My
what are you
bad.
talking about?
So stupid. Or it'll be trans. Is
Yeah.
this a woman? And
Yeah.
it used to be that stuff would only be on my feed if someone was quote tweeting it, and now it's Kumia's right on my feed.
Yeah.
Kumia's on my
right
feed
on
and-
my feed.
All these people, and it's
And then Ben
stark.
Shapiro. It's weird how they promote who they end up promoting, and I don't even ask for any of that shit. But then you have to click on
Yes.
follow. You have to do only the people that you follow. Because
Okay,
the for
yeah.
you,
I think I'm on the wrong.
yeah, it's curated and it's promoted.
Yeah.
It's bullshit.
It's bizarre.
It's bullshit.
Yeah. Do you read comments about yourself?
Oh my God, no! What a fucking
okay,
nightmare.
yeah, good
What are you
to know.
doing over there?
I try not to.
Get out of there, dude.
I
It's
try
a
not-
dirty
no, I try
restaurant.
not to.
Yeah, but
think
it hurts
it's-
your feelings when you read something bad.
Not anymore. Not anymore, unless it's specific about an anxiety that I have.
Give me one.
So
Say it. Whatever it is, say it.
is someone said you. I don't know if it's about. I don't.
You know what it is.
If it's like
What is it? Just fat.
if someone
fat
if
white
someone
bitch?
says on a stand-up clip I'm ugly, I'm like, that's not. It's factually I'm a normal looking person.
But also, what does
So,
that
like,
have to do
no.
with my stand-up?
And what does that have to do with my stand-up?
Say my
But
stand-up
it's-
sucks. At least just say my
At
stand-up
least just say
sucks.
my stand-up sucks. I don't care what you think of how I look.
I'm fine if you're like, your stand-up sucks. I'm like, fine.
Right.
That's fine.
I guess, yeah, it doesn't.
Don't come at my looks, dog.
I don't care if they come at my looks because I know that I'm not.
No, it's not that. I just mean like it's an irrelevant comment. It's like,
It's
why
yeah.
are you making this comment?
irrelevant.
Just say you hate the joke. I'm fine with
Right.
that.
Yeah.
I don't care. It has nothing to do with the other thing.
What I think a hurtful comment, or not hurtful, is like some of her stuff is good, but this wasn't it. You're like
Yeah.
something like that.
Yeah, but I tell you, it's more hurtful as you go on in life and comedy. Sometimes I'll find that like they like something that I don't even think is that good. That drives me the most
I
nuts.
know.
Where they're like, dude, this is so funny, and you're like, that's not that funny.
I know. And then it's the one that
It's
just
fuck, am I wrong?
feeds comments for like a year. You're still getting comments on this
You're like,
one
"That's
dumb
not that
fucking
funny."
thing. I know.
I mean, dude, the amount of people that yell "I'm Bobby Mom" to me in public.
Yeah.
That was a.
Yeah.
That wasn't even. It was like a throwaway thing we
Yeah.
did.
Now it's
And then
now it's your merch.
It's not my. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm Bobby Mom. I mean, they love it though. But I get it.
I'm
I think it's
upstairs.
fun. It's fun. I
Yeah.
do like it. But never in a million years would I be like, dude, that clip's gonna go.
Right.
Like I didn't. We've put so much out from that show that I'm like, it's weird. They pick, the things that people pick is very odd.
It's very odd,
It
yeah.
reminds you that you have no idea what they're gonna like. So you might as well just write what you like,
Yeah, agreed.
and then hope that they like some of it.
Yeah.
'Cause
Totally agree.
That is proof that I was like, yeah, I don't know who. Someone from the crew was like, you know, that clip is going crazy viral, and I was like, what? The Bobby Mom thing? And they were like, oh, dude, yeah. And it was tens of millions of shares on different platforms, and I was
Insane.
shocked.
Insane.
I mean, it's rad.
Right.
More people watch the show. I love that.
Yeah.
I just couldn't have chosen that one.
Yeah. Yeah.
I would never have.
You just never know.
Yeah. Hey, turns
You
out
never know. I mean, look at Hawk Tua.
you never know.
She didn't know that was going to be her moment.
I'm actually
And
dating
She was
her.
creating.
I'm
Oh, I
dating
didn't
her right
know.
now. Yeah, yeah.
I apologize for bringing it up.
Yeah, I.
It's cute. That's fun.
Yeah, my wife was like, I think you should date her.
Yeah.
Just for public
Yeah.
persona thing.
Yeah, and
So,
I
yeah, I'm
think it's good.
dating
It's
her.
like a good crossover.
Yeah, we have a
because
similar kind of
She's such a
audience.
force.
She's a force to tour,
Yeah.
tour de force. She's a force to tour.
Even talking to her, it's like you really have a good head
She's
on your
got it.
shoulders. Yeah,
She's got it.
Business
she gives a good
plan.
head. That's her whole thing.
She spit on that thing.
She spit on that thing.
Yes.
When I saw that girl do that, and then as soon as the clip opened up, and then you saw the world of this young lady, my true immediate thought was, no chance she sucks good dick.
right.
No chance.
No.
No. I
Yeah.
know the girl that does that thing that she's referring to. Doesn't look like her. I know who that girl is.
The girl who does that is hungry.
Mm-hmm.
She's hungry to spit on that thing.
She could churn, dude. The girls who have been the best at head, are just so obvious about it. Like they know they're good at head,
Absolutely.
and they push it on you. Where they're
Oh,
like,
yeah, they want-
they're
you're like, I'm a good-
Nobody
you're-
sucks a dick the way that I suck a
You're
dick.
like, I'm good on the blowjob, actually. Yo, you're getting
no,
a
no.
blowjob. You're getting a blowjob.
Yeah.
Dyson. Just the Dyson cordless stick on your fucking dick.
Yeah, she never looked like that. I never bought it. When she said that, I was like, she doesn't.
Yeah,
this
no
is
way.
not,
No way.
That's like, she looks like a girl that does the thing to her boyfriend where she's like, you'll get a blowjob on Christmas and on your
Absolute.
birthday.
Hanging the blowjob over you.
Right.
Hanging a dry blowjob
You'll
over
get
you.
2 a year. That's it.
Yeah.
And you're like, you spit in your hand. And she's like, ew.
Ew,
Brian,
that's so weird of you
Brian,
to ask.
don't be that fucking, that's gross.
You're disgusting.
Grow up.
Stop, don't touch me. I love mean girlfriends. I love like that every relationship is like unhappy.
Yeah.
I feel like every boyfriend and girlfriend hates each other and they
But
just
you're
stay.
happy.
I'm happy.
We're happy.
Yeah.
Yeah, life is okay.
But why, like, people, you ever hang out with couples? I hate him. They're like, I hate him.
We talked about that this morning. We literally talked about that at breakfast. This
What's
woman
that
that we were
about?
with, she was like shitting on her husband in front of us.
Yeah.
And I was like, what is that about?
I fucking hate him.
No, she was like, he's such a dumb. She said he's like he's and he can't get it, or not that he can't get it up. It was like he can't keep it up or something.
Yeah.
Okay, TMI.
But and then she's like laughing it off. Mm-hmm. And then also he was like, will you shut the fuck up? And it's like, wait a minute, hold on.
it Theo?
Is this real? Yes. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude, I can keep it up, dude. I just hire a team of puppeteers to do it, dude. They string up my dick,
Hold it
dude.
up like a marionette.
Like a marionette, dude. Make it dance, dude.
Make that
Bands
thing
make them dance, dude.
Make my dick do a puppet
Anyway,
show.
what else is going on? My guest today is political candidate. Whatever
today
the
is
fuck.
Kim Jong-un.
Kim Jong-un, dude.
Cool dude.
So, do you have the North and the South, dude, or just up top, dude?
Just up top, dude.
Oh, okay, cool,
Cool,
dude. Have you
cool.
thought about doing South? I'm from the South, dude.
I'm from the mullet.
By the way, Theo, of all people, could get Kim Jong-un. He like
Absolutely.
could and
Every
get
time
like a
he
legit
drops
interview.
like his new episode, I'm like, who is it today?
Yeah.
It's either Garbage Man or it's Kim Jong Un.
Kim Jong Un is like, my son really like you, Theo. So
Yeah,
that's why
huge
I'm here.
fan.
Yeah, his son is a massive Theo fan. That's how you hear all these things. Like fucking Trump is like,
Oh, yeah.
my son loves Theo.
Yeah, that Twitter was like, give it up for Barron, the unsung hero, getting his dad booked on
And some
Trump
shit.
and Rogan.
We are living in the most dystopian version of comedy internet.
It's
It's the fucking weirdest
bizarre.
thing in the world.
It's bizarre.
That's so strange.
I don't know. I was, not to be like, I'm like a Kamala person. If I was Kamala or whoever ran on the Democratic,
She did do podcasts, by the way.
I know, but I feel like you know how like when I'm a woman in comedy,
Yes.
so there is
for now.
for now, but I have been thinking about transition.
Do it.
Just spending time in LA.
Double
I'm
Dog
like,
Dairy,
oh,
you're here.
options open.
This is the home of it.
I know. Get some tea in me. Hey, I'm
I'll
Matt.
pump you full of. I'll get you some tea. We gotta get the vial of tea.
I'm Matt. Nice to meet you. You ever see when girls turn into men and they turn into like kind of wiggers? I'm like, damn, you were kind of like stylish and intellectual before, and now I'm like, wow, you really turned into like a
What up? What up, bro?
What's up, dude?
What's up, dog? The fuck is that about, bro?
But
Change their entire like vernacular.
yeah, change like their
They're like,
whole
yeah, that
thing.
shit is fire as fuck,
Now
bro.
they wear clothes from like Champs Sporting Goods. Before what is this?
Yeah.
It's funny watching people transition. And
You were
when
like an
guys
Ann Taylor girl. What is this? Now
What is
you're, now
this?
You're wearing FUBU?
But then also when guys transition into girls, they wear like funny. It's funny to not all. I sound transphobic. I sound transphobic, but there's no style. At first, they're just wearing guys or wearing girls any clothing.
Sure.
So they'll be like, "It's a dress." I'm like, "It's fucking ugly." I don't know how to. You know when girls lose weight and then they like just wear like any clothing that fits, but there's no style to it. It's just
Right.
like dress,
dress.
dress,
Give me dress.
dress. I'm woman now. So anyway, what I was gonna say about I feel like if I was Kamala, I would be like, it's a man's why if I'm running for president, I shouldn't have to do this man's game podcast world.
Do the girls game,
Yeah,
which is what?
the freaking brat.
Big
I
brat?
guess that it's Big Brat Summer.
Big
I guess
Brat
that's what she
Summer.
did. Yeah.
Hey, bitches. I'm here with fucking Kamala fucking Harris. And this crazy is running for president.
Crazy.
Just sounds like Tony Hinchcliffe.
That's it does.
Our first guest tonight on the Kill Tony, greatest fucking panel in the world.
I only like half of her. The white half.
The white half.
Ladies and fucking gentlemen.
Is she white? I thought she was black and Indian. Is she part white too? Am I stupid as fuck?
Dude, no. Yeah, she's not white.
Oh, sorry. Or is she white?
No.
Wait, her daughter is a stepdaughter, right?
Stepdaughter.
Ella Emhoff or whatever.
Her husband's white.
And that's her.
Shame,
that's his.
shame, shame.
I think she lost because of her daughter.
I think she lost because she married a white guy.
Yeah.
A white dork.
Yeah.
That guy's fucking dorky as shit, dude.
I mean, look at fucking Serena Williams.
She married a white dork too?
White dork.
Can't marry a white dork,
Big
dude.
white dork.
There's no game with white dorks.
She's married a white dork and she's, crip walking with Kendrick.
That's
I'm
the
like, you
weirdest
married a
shit
white
in the
dork.
world. Yeah, that was very weird.
Yeah.
Also, she's crip walking, and correct me if I'm wrong. Somebody told me her brother was shot by a crip.
Oh.
I'm not kidding.
Yes.
You know she's from Compton. Google that.
I think I read that after about
That like her brother was
crip
killed in
walking,
gang
yeah.
warfare.
Right.
And she's
In the
crip walking.
trenches.
And you're like, wait, what? Are you crip walking?
Right.
And your family was killed by
Right.
a fucking? Is
Oh,
that true?
okay.
This might be all internet fodder. But she was crip walking at the Super Bowl. And her brother did die in gang warfare here in Compton. That is true. I don't know who killed him.
He was struck by a gunshot that seemingly came out of nowhere. It could have been assumedly gang related, but also doesn't know.
Okay.
Oh yeah, dude, all these stray bullets just accidentally
Right.
flying around town. Yeah, dude, I was just at the intersection in no, dude, that's clearly gang warfare.
It's gangs.
A stray bullet. Yeah, maybe it wasn't aimed for him, but he was around a gang and was killed that was meant to kill another person. Yeah, look at the articles are
Unless it was an ice raid.
Oh yeah.
Ice raid.
Ice raiding.
Ice raidy.
We're really touching all the hot tops.
I
today.
know. This is topical as fuck.
Yeah, we gotta stay topical, dude.
Yeah, you
That's
gotta,
what we gotta do.
be on a Tel Aviv.
I ran. I
Maddie
saw Tim.
Smith for governor. Maddie Smith for governor
Hey,
of California.
Yeah, I'll blow fucking Gavin out of the water.
Get over here, dude. We need you.
I saw Tim Dillon at the stand last night. And
Oh, he's back in New York.
I meant to say the Comedy Store.
Oh, he's here.
I don't know
I
why
was
I
just
said
gonna
the
say.
stand.
I was like, I don't know when he went back.
I don't know why I meant to say.
I stayed at his house
But really?
out in the.
It seems probably not. I went to his house in the Hamptons last
that's
year.
what I'm
for
saying.
the-
The Glamptons.
Oh, yeah.
Loved
So fun.
it. Loved it.
So fun.
What a fun little vacation.
Yeah.
I want to live out
Grass,
there.
Grass pool. I love a
You should
pool
live
and
out
grass.
there. Yeah, pool and grass.
Yes.
Pool and grass is king shit.
Oh, so nice.
One day.
Tim was like,
I know it seems funny, but it is getting bad. It's actually bad
It
out
is.
there.
He's
People
right.
think
though.
it's funny, but
It's actually.
I
bad.
do want to tell people like it's bad. It's bad.
It is confusing. I don't know what to do. You know what? You just stay on
I
tour.
don't know. Yeah, you stay touring.
That's what you're doing.
Just booked Soul Joel's today. Fucking game over.
So.
See you in Pennsylvania.
And what about special?
I'm going to film one in the fall. 30 minutes.
You know what you're gonna call it?
Fucking bitch ass, suck my dick, fucker.
No lip. No
You like
lip.
that or
What
no?
was the thing they called you? Lipless.
Lipless,
Assless?
flat ass bitch.
Lipless flat ass bitch.
Thin lip, flat ass bitch.
That's kind of funny.
That's fun.
That's actually very fun.
That's fun.
You two will have to think about sort of monetization purposes, the use of the word bitch in the title.
Every agent.
Yeah.
I like that you're bold and you're daring.
What I like,
A compliment sandwich.
Yeah.
Wait,
We love.
I don't
how
have a
funny you are.
manager, but I've been having people wanting to manage me
Yeah.
every single meeting.
huge fans.
Huge fans. But they never say like what they like about you.
No, but what
They
do you
say
what-
huge fan.
But it's what an
Huge fans.
innocuous statement. Huge fans.
Huge fans.
What does that mean?
We've been watching you for a while, Maddie.
I don't like that.
We're fans.
Yeah, we've hacked into your Ring camera. We see you come in
Yeah.
and out of your own home.
Why do you have me so? I don't. Yeah. Managers, agents, all that. They're all
funny. They're all funny.
They're all awful people. What do you
They're
mean?
all funny.
They're the worst people in the
I
world.
know, but that's just funny the way they talk.
Scumbags.
And
My
talk.
agents will listen to this sometimes, and they're like, what's all that about?
Oh, they listen.
Well, you're
yeah, they
scumbags.
listen.
You're
They're
scumbags.
scumbags.
You're literally stealing money from me.
I dropped my manager in December because of a podcast thing.
God bless.
Yeah.
Get him out.
Yeah. Bye.
I actually do love my agent. I will say that.
I like my agents, but I don't.
But I mean, there is, but
recommend-
it is a thing that I would, the old phrase is, performers will sit around and go about agents. They'll go, "Can you believe we got to give these guys fucking 10%?" And then agents will sit around talking about performers. Go, "Can you believe we got to give these guys 90%?" It's like that's the mentality.
hilarious.
But that is the
Yes, it
truth.
is.
That they're like, we gotta fucking share the money with these fucking idiots.
I
And you're
know.
like, what? I did
know.
it. But that is the relationship we will always forever have. That's why it's just like, if you like someone you're with, you love them, but you're also like, fuck you.
It's like a business thing.
Yeah, it's all business.
Yeah.
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 And we have to do it.
We have to do it.
We don't have a choice but to be in the
No,
business.
no, it's good. It's good. You got to stay in. You got to stay in the
Because
circuit.
I want to continue.
I would love to continue.
And I want my fans, those of you that are still here after all of the stuff that we've said that's offended everybody under the sun,
Like today on this episode.
today on this episode.
Yeah, I kind of got a little flagrant too.
Come on out, Andrew.
Where's
Come on out, Andrew. And
Hey.
what if Schultz came out with Charlemagne? Yeah, right. Just popped out of the wall on here.
That'd be
Explain
awesome.
what you meant about all that black shit that you were talking about.
Hilarious. Was that Charlemagne or Schultz?
Both. They morph. You know they switch.
Right.
You've never seen them
I've
in the
never
same.
seen them in the-
Never seen them on camera at the same
Correct.
time.
That's
It's always
correct.
singles. It's
That's
always
correct.
singles. Think about that.
Yep. I did notice that.
You're on tour. Tell the people the dates. Hey, look, this will come out probably in like 6 or 7 months.
Okay, great. So I'll be dead by then.
You'll be dead.
I'll be Matt by then.
You'll be mad.
Yeah, I'll be transitioned.
Just wearing Champs clothing.
Dude, I'm on fucking tour.
You're on the road forever.
I'm on the road. So
MaddySmith.com.
MaddySmithComedy.com.
So annoying that you couldn't get the original.
I know.
Who has it? Some dickhead.
I think it's either like some girl who's in high school who's like a singer. A singer. And then there was an old actor from 1940 whose name was Madeline Smith.
Oh, that's kind of tight.
But I
though.
think I wiped her off the Google
Oh.
of my name. Like
She gone.
she used to appear, now it's biatch.
Number 1.
Suck my dick.
Nice try, bitch.
Yeah, MaddySmithComedy.com. Always touring. I got a podcast. It's called Madhouse.
Madhouse.
And my socials are So Maddie Smith.
Yeah. Why so Maddie Smith? Like
'Cause
Soma?
Maddie Smith was taken.
So Maddie Smith.
Yeah, so it's like, that's so Maddie Smith.
I thought about Somas. The pills? Somas? Aren't they called Somas? Whenever I saw your name on Instagram, I always thought of that. Is that what
Yeah,
I'm
like
saying?
Theo being the oven.
Soma, pills.
Yeah, muscle relaxer.
Yeah, muscle relaxer.
Oh,
Somas.
yeah. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Soma
yeah.
Smith.
Yeah. Yeah, the girl I saw in college used to love these fucking things.
Really?
Loved them, dude. She loved muscle relaxers.
Was part of it for pooping too? Or no?
That's interesting you say that.
Because bitches love like
She died of
talking
colon
about,
cancer.
Like,
That's interesting you
no
say
way.
that. No, I'm kidding.
Oh my
That's
God.
insane. That's so fucked up to say. No, she loved muscle relaxers. I think she really. Have you taken muscle relaxers
no,
before?
but I know bitches love like
I got to be honest with you.
it feels good.
They're fucking the most rad.
Like-
you feel like Jello. You feel
Right.
Jello. It's probably the closest you can get to heroin.
But is it
truly.
a controlled substance? Like you have to get it at a pharmacy? Stupid question. So
You have to get a
you'd
prescription
yeah,
for muscle
prescription.
relaxers. Yeah.
Is it controlled like the same way like oxys or
like opioids?
Yeah,
Yeah.
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 Because I've done when I had surgery, I got oxys and fire.
Fire.
You start to understand the epidemic.
100%.
Yeah,
Yeah, I bet you. I've never done fentanyl, but I bet it's fucking rad.
that it's rad as
I bet
fuck.
it's rad. There's no chance you're slumped over on Kingston and Philly if it doesn't feel that good.
Yeah, exactly.
You see that and you're like, fuck, dude. What I wrote a bad joke about that when I was driving on the road about that. I saw a guy when I woke up and walked out of my hotel in Philly, a guy that was like completely bent over. And as a 41-year-old white guy, I got jealous of his flexion. I was like, that guy can touch his toes. That's
Yeah,
so dope. I
that's-
might get on Fent just to be able to touch my toes again.
Yeah, his muscles are lean.
He doesn't have a herniated disc. He's been stretching.
Yeah, he's doing downward
Imagine how
dog.
good Fent got. Fent people would be so good in yoga.
Oh yeah,
They'd kill it. Like Pilates, a Fenty would kill it in Pilates.
they could easily do pigeon pose.
Pidge pose all day, dude.
Happy baby.
Happy baby. Dude, walking past a guy just zoning on fentanyl, being like, happy baby?
Happy baby.
He was drooling out.
Yeah.
It is an epidemic. And if you need help, please call this number down below. Insane.
We have to say it.
We do. We have to say it if you need help. Everything we've said on the show is not real. It's all fake.
It's all fake. We're both AI.
We're just kidding around.
Yeah.
Guys,
It's a
we're just
fucking
joking.
joke.
It's a effing joke. Go to MaddySmithComedy.com. Go see Maddie Smith, one of the funniest comedians touring right now. Very funny, very
Thank you,
sweet,
that's
very
nice.
lovable, and reminds me of my own family. So it's a part of my heart.
Feels like
And thank you for
home.
coming up before you go down tonight. You're going to Brea, right?
Yeah, I'm going to Brea tonight.
2 shows?
You coming? You want to do a guest spot?
Oh, no. No. Wait, what is it? You doing 2 shows?
No, just one.
1 show?
Yeah.
8 p.m.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, should we go? Did San Jose on Sunday too. It was cool.
San Jose Improv?
Yeah.
Who's doing Brea with you tonight?
I got Shayna Rabani. Do you know her?
No.
She moved here from Ohio. She
Nice.
lives in LA now.
They all move here from Ohio.
I know, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I don't know, someone's hosting and blah blah blah.
A local is hosting.
Yeah.
Hope you get a good loke.
I know, we'll see.
You always want a good loke.
I know.
You hope. You have any rules for the feature in the opener, just so I know?
No.
No.
Just have fun. Try not to bomb. And if you do bomb, don't make it about
Do you
yourself.
say like don't do crowd work and all that shit, or you don't
No.
give a fuck?
I don't
You have
give a
no
fuck.
rules.
I have no rules other than like just like try to have a good set. And if you
Yeah.
don't have a good set, don't make it about you when you get back.
Right.
That's my pet peeve is like if a feature bombs or a host bombs, they in front of me as I'm about to go up. I fucking hated them.
It's like I don't
come
need
off
that energy.
Silent. You need to be silent when you get off and bomb.
Yeah,
You can bomb. It's all good. I'm not like a hard ass, like, out if you have a bad set, but don't be goo goo gaga.
No. Well, I think, yeah. I mean, I have a couple of rules. I'm pretty lenient. But I say don't be dirty for the sake of being dirty. Write a good joke.
Okay,
if it's
yeah.
a dirty joke,
Yeah.
make it a good dirty joke.
Yeah.
Don't
Yep.
just be dirty for the sake of being dirty.
Totally.
It's silly.
Yeah.
If it's in a joke, it's good.
Totally.
And also, I say to my host and my feature, the host warm them up, like ingratiate a little bit up top, but then get right into jokes.
Okay, yeah.
And don't do crowd work for either of them.
Really?
Yeah.
And do you do crowd work or no?
No, I don't.
Yeah.
No, I don't. And I think the reason I do, and I you know, sometimes I'll talk to the crowd. If I'm doing a club run, I will sometimes, but not really. I mean, I'm not really a crowd work guy.
I'm kind of similar. I used to do a lot more, and now there's shows I get off. I didn't even look at them.
Yeah, I'm not interested in talking to these pigs.
I didn't even
No.
yeah.
No, truthfully, it's
Fucking
not part of my
pigs.
zeitgeist anymore. I don't
Pigs,
really,
slugs.
it's not in my world.
I feel like when maybe it was on the road too early,
Yeah.
so I'd be begging for the light.
Well, you need the time.
But yeah.
But I think there's nothing wrong with it. But I always say to features and hosts, I always say, like, if your job is to grow as a comedian and you're with me to get more spots and to grow in the business, the only way that I think you'll do that is if you're writing a lot of material and you're continuing to work to grow as a comic.
Yeah.
Because just growing as a crowd work, as a person who does crowd work, that's never going to help you.
Yeah, agreed.
So
And-
I always say that to every host and feature. I say, like, you know, if someone engages with you, yeah, I'm not saying don't do any. I'm just saying do your best to get up there and just do your best shit.
Yeah.
Because it's only going to show off to the managers and the people who run the clubs
Yeah.
and to go, hey, dude, you should come back and do your own solo
Agreed.
if you can do it on
Yeah,
an off night.
Totally.
That was always kind of my goal. I was like, don't do crowd work if you.
Yeah.
It's not that I don't want you to. It's more I think it's going to be better if you don't.
I totally agree.
Go smash your 15. Go do like a killer fucking
Smash it.
set.
Smash.
And that way people are like, damn, dude.
Yeah.
She was
crowd work
fucking
will always-
good.
Agreed.
So I think I've always brought people that just kind of, you know, Zach Townsend just went out with me.
Love
He's
Zach.
been going out
Shout
with
out
me.
Horny Batman.
Love him, dude.
Yep.
And Laura Peak, who's a
Shout
fucking
out Laura.
killer, you know.
Two Nashville killers.
And then Chris O'Connor, one of my closest homies. Like,
Love
I think
Chris.
we just kind of like
Shout out
everyone I
Tires.
ever wanted to work with was like, just write jokes, and then that's
Yeah.
it's so much stronger if you just write jokes.
Just write jokes. And
Do it,
then
you
like
know.
I was always like, how do I want my 40s and 50s to look? I want people to be like, what's her new jokes?
What's the new shit?
Not the new crowd work.
Right.
Not the crowd work.
And it's okay if you touch them a little bit. If you say a little, hey, you know, if you do the little thing
It depends what you like. If you like to write jokes and you want to get better at writing jokes, then do that now.
as a stand-up.
Live the life now that you want it to be later.
Yeah, I always look at the people I admire. I'm like, what do they
Me
do?
too.
Louis, not really in the crowd
really in
much.
the crowd.
Not really in the crowd much.
No,
Chappelle's
no.
not really. Chappelle will be in the crowd if he does a long set, but he's still giving you a lot of jokes.
Yeah.
And those are my heroes: Louis, Chappelle, and Matt Rife. I love Matthew. He made an entire career out of it, but that's the problem with Matt. I've told him, I said, dude, you've done such a great job. You've influenced another generation of people who think they can do what
Yes,
you do.
they do.
That's a bummer.
And now people are posting crowd work clips from open mics.
Yeah, and I said, and Matt's very good and talented. So you're like, your ease of this makes other people think they could.
Yes.
That's the only bummer.
I know.
It's the same way where every dickhead guy watches like a professional athlete and they're like, come on.
Easy.
Yeah, you're like, are you out of your
Easy.
fucking mind?
Honey, I bought golf clubs.
That should have been the name of my special. Honey, I bought golf clubs.
Yeah.
Honey,
Honey,
I bought golf clubs.
I'm the next Dustin Johnson.
But I fuck up the name.
Right.
I'm the next Dustin Jansen.
Yeah, he's good.
Yes, you are, sweetheart.
I love that Gretzky
Now
girl.
eat your peas. I love that Gretzky girl. Go see this talented young comedian before she gets so big
Young,
and
young,
she's
young.
on the fent.
Yeah, before I'm on the Fent and before you can't afford my arena tour.
So gross. MaddySmithComedy.com. We end the episode the same way. Look into that camera right there. Say one word or one phrase to end the episode whenever you're
Diaper.
ready. Say it again.
Diaper?
Diaper.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was the
No,
first-
that was
I
great.
was really going with the improv
That was
thing.
great.
I'm not wearing one.
That's enough.
Okay, yeah.
In here, we pour whiskey, 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 whiskey.
You were that creature in the ginger beard.
Sturdy and ginger.
Like vampires, the ginger gene is a curse.
Gingers are beautiful.
You owe me $5 for the whiskey and $75 for the horse.
Gingers? Oh, hell no.
This whiskey is excellent.
Ginger. I like gingers.